Just get her done. Okay, so here's my fake P. I'm going to start out with the control. First of all, color that you guys notice. Yellow. Okay, notice anything else? Is it clear? It's cloudy compared to this one, compared to the, can you see the comparison between them? Yeah, cloudy, and there's some like, I don't know, you know when you really pee hard and you get bubbles at the top? So yeah, so you can clearly see, whoops, I'm standing in front of my camera, clear versus not clear. Okay, and so we can record these on our table. In terms of color, they are both fairly yellow. In terms of clarity, the control test is cloudy. Crime scene is clear. In terms of odor, I'm just going to take the lid off. And how do I sniff? Waft the odor. You got her. Probably won't be able to smell anything through a mask. Eh? I can't smell anything, so no odor. Okay, so I'm going to do the Bio-Ret test, and so you guys are familiar with the Bio-Ret. I'm just going to take a little bit of my sample and add Bio-Ret. And if there's protein, what color will it turn again? Purple. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same for my crime scene. Gracie, will you help me out? Does one look purple and one look blue?
They both look pretty blue.
Yeah, they do look pretty blue. This one for sure has got blue. I don't know. I'm thinking this might be purple. I don't know. It's kind of a bluey purple. Kind of hard to tell. You can definitely see there's a blue ring around that one. What's that? Yeah, it does just kind of look blue. Okay, so, and I will let you guys do your own testing, but for those of you who are in the front row with me, we will say that they look more blue. Blue. Okay, now litmus. So you guys are going to do, like, literally this lab will take you not even 10 minutes. And you're going to, at the back, you've got your red litmus and your blue litmus paper. So here is my control. Red stayed red. Blue stayed blue. So what do we say about the control? Red stayed red. Blue stayed blue. So it is neutral. Good job, guys. Okay, and now I'm going to do the same two for my crime scene. There's the crime scene. Red stayed red. And blue stayed blue. Okay, so nothing out of the ordinary there. And then, as I mentioned, the glucose test strips just are like this. Can you see there's a little blue thing at the bottom? And so it has something that reacts to whether there's glucose or not. And so all I'm going to do is just dip it into the urine sample, and it takes a couple minutes. Okay, so do not panic if you don't get a color change right away. I'm just going to let it sit for a couple minutes. That was my control. And then I'm going to do the crime scene. So it's a little blue colored. Okay, and then all I do is I dip that into the solution. Come in. Oh, sorry, I thought it was locked. No, it's unlocked today. Okay, so I'm dipping it and I'm just gonna wait a second. And then on the side of the jar, I'll go grab the jar. It shows you what the different colors are, going from no glucose to having glucose present. Okay, so side of the jar just shows negative. And then if it turns green or brown, you know that glucose is positive. There is glucose in the sample. Okay, and so pretty straightforward. Oh, look at this. Here's my control. And if I look at the control relative to the color we're seeing, it looks as if it's this color, which means there's glucose in it, and there should not be glucose in your urine, right? So we can see what it should be if it's negative as opposed to what it is, and there's definitely glucose in it. And our crime scene, interesting. Look at our crime scene one too. It's definitely not no glucose because it would be a blue color. It's not as high as that last one, but you can clearly see that there is glucose present. So both of these are positive for glucose, has glucose in the urine. So we know that that is not a normal thing. Glucose is normally reabsorbed and should not appear in the urine. That's it for tests. Okay, so here's